Hey Sagittarius, welcome to my channel, Baddison Intuitive Tarot. In today's reading, I'm taking a look at many areas of your life, not just one, for the month of October 2025, but I will divide it into separate spreads for you, so you can come back to it later because it's going to be a long reading. I will begin with the first spread focusing on your love life, see what's going on with whomever you got around you, whether it's a current person or a new person incoming. Then I'll move into a general read where it's all about you and the other stuff. Career and money usually comes into that read. Personal, spiritual development, self-growth, family and friend messages come through there, and sometimes loves too. It just depends on what's going on in your life in general. There will be timestamps in the description box below the video, Sagittarius, where you can hop, skip, whatever you want to do. It's all there, and it's also labeled as chapters. So with that said, I'm going to get into your reading. Oh, one more thing. Just a friendly reminder that I do get pretty nosy in these readings, Sagittarius. I don't hold back and I don't sugarcoat, so please only take what aligns with you, leave what doesn't. All right, so with that said, let's begin. Please tap into the energy of Sagittarius today, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. The Fool card wanted to hop out. Some of you Sagittarians are entering the month of October and your love life just starting over. Whether you're coming in fresh out of a relationship and feeling good, feeling like you've healed and you're ready to maybe meet new people, or maybe you and another person were able to work through some things and let it be in the past, and now you're focusing on the present. We will see. I'll clarify this card. Let's just see. 2 more shuffles for Sagittarius. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, so the person heading your way this month with romantic interest in you, what are their feelings for you in October? We have the 4 of Pentacles, that's Sun in Capricorn. Their intentions with you this month, we have the Devil, major for Capricorn. Their behavior and actions towards you this month, we have the Lovers card, major for Gemini. Your feelings for this person, we have the 6 of Cups, water energy. Oh wow, you guys are really attached to each other. What is going on? What's the potential blockage for Sagittarius? The Ace of Swords. And Sagittarius' most likely outcome in love for October? Ace of Cups. Beautiful. I wasn't expecting that. Nice. When I saw this, I was a little bit worried, but that's a good outcome. Your advice? The Chariot, major for Cancer. And the overall energy for you this month is the 8 of Swords, Gemini energy, influenced by the 9 of Wands, Sagittarius energy, and then I see the 8 of Pentacles. Sagittarius, what's kind of coming through this reading is that you're preparing to step into a new beginning in your love life where you've got more control, you've got more peace, you've got more excitement around it. And that's what I felt when I first saw that Fool card. This kind of tells me that I'm reading for a Sagittarius that learned a lot about their relationships that they attract, the people that you're attracted to, the lessons that you've been learning, and you're really applying it to the next phase so that way you're not repeating anything. I'm strongly getting that I have a Sagittarius here that may be doing their best to purge from a situation that felt like it kind of took over you, all right, where you and somebody have very strong sexual attraction for each other. The chemistry is very strong. The draw to each other is very strong. But when the Devil is here, it tells me that not only is the connection very strong and passionate and exciting, but it also could be very damaging and toxic and, very tiring too. So stepping into the month of October, Sagittarius, you're trying your best to look at what a healthy relationship looks like and what an unhealthy relationship looks like, and to see if you and this person can work on the unhealthy parts and become stronger, or if this is where you gotta say goodbye and go in a new direction, and soon after, you get just that. Okay? I need to clarify because this person is really attached to you, but I'm also getting that for you as well. But you got a good outcome here, so we got something good here. With the Chariot as your advice, they're showing me you at a stage in your love life where you're kind of stuck. your chariot is in idle right now because you don't know if you should go this way or this way. Whether you should have this person hop onto your motorcycle with you or just kick them off at the side of the road and be like, you know what, just me and my cat, thank you. So I'm going to start clarifying, but you got some big things here. But I love that card for you. I love it. It tells me that you're on the right path. So let's first begin clarifying the Fool. Sorry, my table is not showing everything on the camera. Okay, clarify the Fool, please. Oh my goodness. The Tower. For some of you Sagittarians, you're taking this person with you. Like you're pretty much saying to me in this reading, Baddison, me and my person went through some crap, but we are making it through it and we're going to be stronger than ever. And for others, that Tower is where you're leaving someone behind and soon after you sync up with somebody else. Take that however it resonates. Either way, I see a happy Sagittarius and that's what's making me happy. As long as you're happy, I'm happy. But it is showing me that the Tower struck somebody and someone's taking advantage of what that Tower is trying to call attention to. Because towers only happen when we've got something interfering with our path. Something's interfering, slowing us down, holding us back from what we really want to achieve in our love life, since this is a love reading. And we have the Eight of Swords as the overall energy. Going into October, Sagittarius, you may feel like something has you like really stuck in your head. Eight of Swords can be self-imposed limiting beliefs, feeling like you have no choice but to stick it out, feeling like you have no choice but to settle for the behavior you're getting, feeling like you have to, but you don't have to. It's all mental. The Eight of Swords is my mental mashed potato card. You know, the more you nurture a negative thought, the more it takes power over you. But I feel like you got something growing that you don't even see that's going to change your life in a very beautiful way. What that Tower is here to be your lucky charm. That Tower is here as something that's catapulting you on the path that you're really wanting to be on. And it's like I'm picking up on a Sagittarius that's like, thank goodness I've got the best spirit team. They just helped me big time. I am thankful. I'm grateful. I feel good. Some of you Sagittarians may still be in this situation where you haven't stepped into that Fool energy yet. Okay? All right, so let's dive into whoever this person is because they're holding on to you tightly here. It's strong. In October, someone's like, I'm not letting go of Sagittarius. Nope, nope, I am not. And when I look at your energy, Sagittarius, in October, you're feeling nostalgic too. It's because you guys are holding on to the good stuff. But something needs to change, otherwise this is not going to be good for you guys. Why the Four of Pentacles for how this person is feeling towards Sagittarius in October, please? Why the Four of Pentacles? Ten of Swords. And the Lover's card again. Look at that. This person is pretty much saying, I don't care how many swords Sagittarius throws at my back, I am not letting Sagittarius go. Okay? And vice versa. It's like you both are acknowledging that you both may have thrown a sword at each other's back, but out of emotional intensity. You know, whether those swords represent mean words that were said to each other during a heated argument, whether those swords were, you know, not following through with a promise. It could be anything. Either way, it's enough to do some damage on a relationship, but you guys are still holding on to each other. So I feel like Sagittarius, this is definitely telling me that you're learning a lot about yourself through the process of another person, and then you come out of it feeling strong. And you come out of it choosing you and your well-being and your own happiness. And whether this person comes along going forward, great. If not, you got new love here too. But I feel like the new love starts with you first. Okay, so let's dive into you. Because I'm getting where you guys are really good, but then there's times where it's like, oh man, why are you guys together? Why the Six of Cups? Eight of Swords. I have a Sagittarius coming into the month of October just feeling stuck in regards to a relationship you have history with. It's like anytime you guys do try to pull away from each other, you guys miss each other, and then the cycle repeats itself. I'm strongly getting an on again, off again type of dynamic. Like for some of you, this is years in the making, where you guys separate for a little bit and then you miss each other, you come back around, it's great, it's going fantastic, and then poof, something happens again. And I have a Sagittarius that's trying to ask themselves why. Why this person? Okay. But it feels like I have a Sagittarius that's about to make a bold decision this month. You're doing it. You're thinking bold, you're thinking big. I just don't know what that means for this person. Some of you may be making big decisions that's going to help you and this person out big time, whether you're making a decision for you and this person to go through couples therapy together, or you're making a decision to be like, nope, I'm officially done with that cycle. I'm going to meet someone new. It's going to be different for many of you. But I do have a Sagittarius that's not a quitter. The 9 of Wands showing up again shows me that you're not a quitter. You're just seeing every step that you take is working on a muscle that you're going to benefit from having strong. Okay? But I am getting that you're seeking happiness. Clarify that devil as this person's intentions with Sagittarius. The devil as intentions, that's the intent to keep someone trapped in a cycle, even if someone knows it's not good for them. But if you don't want someone with someone else, if you can't picture your person sleeping with another person, if you can't possibly imagine your person not in your life anymore, no matter how toxic the relationship could be, you hold on to it when you're in this type of energy. And why the devil? The World card. The 4 of Swords. The World card is a completion of a chapter. It's understanding a lesson. And the 4 of Swords is, you know, taking a moment to heal and to reflect on the past. 5 of Cups, and really ask themselves, are we good together? Can we improve this? Or is this where we call it a day? Call it quits? Because at the end of the day, Sagittarius, whomever this person is to you, I feel like they, at the end of the day, want a happy family too. They want the same things as you, and they're not understanding why they can't have it with you. Are you guys, your personalities clashing? For some of you, this is a possible Gemini, and that's your opposite. All right, where you guys trigger the F out of each other. But that might also be why you guys were brought together in the first place, to trigger each other into working on your shadow aspects, because we all have a shadow side. All right, we're all here living this healing journey on this floating rock. We're all here with trauma. We're all here with insecurities, and relationships pull it out of us. They mirror it back at us, what we need to work on. So I'm about to clarify the Ace of Swords, which is the blockage. I see the Hermit, I see the Hierophant, and I see the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. These 3 cards combined talks about needing to go within and ask yourself, what am I getting from this person that I can already give to myself? What am I thinking I have to depend on this person to have? Because, you know, whatever this person's giving you, you can give it to yourself if you feel like it comes with terms and conditions that are not benefiting you. Yeah, I can get this person's love and affection, but it also comes in with headaches and nights of crying and feeling dragged through the streets. All right, what is it that this person's giving you that you can actually give to yourself? And then give it to yourself, and then see how you feel about this person later on, you know? The song by Miley Cyrus comes to my mind. I can buy myself flowers, you know. Flip it for the dudes, you know. It's, what is this person giving you that you feel like you're lacking within yourself? That's where you need to look, because that's going to help you understand why you're attracting certain relationships in your life. And then understanding that might actually bring you and this person closer together. Because if you guys can both look within and see what you're getting from the other and find it within yourself, that could lead to more growth, more understanding of yourselves, to where you guys can be there for each other in other aspects. Because I'm not getting that you guys, I'm getting that you guys really do care about each other and don't want this. You both don't want this. You both want something calm and settled already. For some of you, there could be external factors that are coming in disrupting this, not you guys in general. Like it could be family members involved, outside forces, it could be long distance bringing you guys down, you know, financial burdens. I don't know, but it's something. It's something. Clarify that Lover's card as this person's behavior with Sagittarius throughout October 2025, please. The Two of Wands and the Four of Cups. This person is pretty much saying without you, they're sad. But at the same time, they want you happy, even if it's without them. But they're trying to figure out, all right, what am I getting from Sagittarius that I need to give to me? That's the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups comes in when we think that we have to go external for our happiness, when we can really find it within us. You know, the Four of Cups is never satisfied. He's always wanting more. He thinks the next thing is going to make him feel better, but then when he gets the next thing, he's like, nope, still not happy. I want the next thing. I want the next thing. I want the next thing. It's a bottomless pit. And it ends up tearing down the person that they're with, who ends up eventually feeling like they're not good enough because they're giving this person everything that they've got and they're still wanting more. So Sagittarius, you may be giving to somebody that you've given everything that you could and they still are not satisfied with it and they're trying to figure out why. And you're doing the exact same thing for different reasons. Yeah, this feels like a relationship that's been going on for at least a year or so, where things have been challenging. For others, if this is someone new in your life, but they're coming in with patterns that you've already experienced in your dating life, this is you taking a step back and trying to figure out, all right, why am I attracting the same type of person? Why am I attracting emotionally unavailable people? Why am I attracting takers? Why am I attracting people that don't understand me? Or, you know, why, the who, the what. And then going from there. Because I'm seeing a breakthrough for you, a really good breakthrough with that Fool energy and the Ace of Cups being your outcome. So let's clarify the Ace of Cups, because I'm feeling like this is you really like feeling like you've hit some sort of milestone. Wow. If you were to look at this reading in hindsight, Sagittarius, you would be really happy with you. Oh, wow. Oh, shoot. The Knight of Cups, the High Priestess, the Page of Cups. Oh, my Lanta, Sagittarius, you've got romance all around you. Look at that. The more you fill up your own cup, the more better cups come along. Whether it's this person cleaning out their cup too, because it feels like you guys are mirroring each other. You both are coming in, you know, with big hearts, wanting the same things, but struggling due to maybe childhood trauma or some things that you guys didn't work on within yourselves before meeting each other, trust issues, things like that. The more you guys work on yourselves, the more something beautiful blossoms. But I am getting for a Sagittarius here that you came into October already released of somebody. And you've been spending this month healing from that person, getting your mind off of that person, and making peace with that relationship, so that way you can focus on your happiness, choose a different direction, boom, a new person comes in. I feel like 75% of you are coming into this reading hoping to get over an ex that you have been attached to, and you got to focus on yourself, and then that's when a good person comes along. For others, you're in a relationship that's been very on and off, borderline toxic for some of you, where you guys are trying to seek out guidance with that Hierophant, whether counselor, a therapist, or through tarot, trying to figure out how to stop some sort of pattern that's stressing you both out, but you both don't want to let each other go. Okay? Ten of Pentacles. So your advice, Sagittarius, is the Chariot. Holy shit, did you see that? Excuse my language. I don't know if you could see it from hello, rewind. I don't know if you can see it from your end, but the card's kind of pushed its way out of my hands. All right, Ace of Cups, the friggin' Fool. That's the second time the Fool card wanted to come out in a very unique way. Because it's like, oh yeah, Sagittarius will pay better attention to me if I do it that way. Sagittarians like that sort of stuff. Okay, Ace of Cups, which is in your outcome position. Nine of Swords, which is similar to the Eight of Swords. This is you releasing some stuff This is you getting out of your head. This is you feeling excited. This is you being like, new me, new attitude. And then boom, that's when your heart chakra is fully activated, fully filled up by you and you alone. And that is what attracts a equally yoked person. Someone who's also happy. Someone who's also done the work. Whether it's this person and you reconnecting after you've had some time to stay away from each other and heal, or a new person. Hold on. My I Am app just went off. I sense and relish all the positive energy around me. It's funny, that same thing happened during Scorpio's reading, or was it Libra's reading, where my I Am app notified me. Anywho, there's a hair tickling me. Sagittarius, wow. And look, the Four of Wands is right here, and the Ace of Wands. Look how excited you look in both of these art depictions. Look at that. Look at you and your fiery energy. This is all fire cards. Look what focusing on your own well-being does for you. Just don't even worry about anybody if you're feeling like you're not in a good space. Worry about you. Okay, worry about you. Focus on hobbies. Do things that relaxes you. You know, go inward and like pay attention to your love life and ask yourself, all right, what is the common denominator in all my relationships? You know, am I attracting someone who's getting over an ex? Am I always attracting someone who's a cheater? Am I always attracting someone that doesn't talk about their feelings? Am I always attracting people and then mirror it back at you and see what is it about you that matches with their vibration? Like, for example, if you're attracting emotionally unavailable people, where are you too emotionally giving? And that's a trauma response too. When you have an overactive heart chakra, it's a sign that you feel like you have to overgive to compensate where people don't give from maybe a childhood where you were neglected. You know, that's what births people pleasers at times. I feel like I had to do more in order for you to accept me, and other people just exist. All right? But I want to see you with this smile on your face, Sagittarius, and it feels like it's going to happen. I felt it when I first saw that card. So let's take a look at your advice, because your advice shows me the Chariot, which is Cancer energy. Oh my goodness, I love this. It looks like you're finally like saying sayonara to a repeated cycle. Why the Chariot? The Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. And then I see the Eight of Cups and the Seven of Swords, walking away from deception, walking away from self-negative talk, walking away from, you know, hiding what you truly want in order to make other people comfy. And you're flipping back and forth between letting the Queen of Cups make decisions for you and the Queen of Swords. And I had that exact message during Gemini's reading. So for some of you, you've been dealing with something since Gemini season. And while we're getting ready to end Libra season and go into Scorpio season, Libra, Scorpio, you're getting ready to complete that part of your life. So for the last few months, you've been working through the same thing. And it's been wearing you out, like we already talked about right here. So Sagittarius, take it however it resonates. You're either taking a relationship that's going through a lot of stress, a lot of struggle, and you guys are working together but independently first to make this relationship become healthy, or you're letting go of something or someone, being like, you know what, I would rather be by myself. Filling up your cup however you fill it, and boom, the universe brings you someone else. Okay, what am I, a mind today? What the fudge? All right, let me pull some hidden messages. Now, if you're in limited to no communication with someone right now, Sagittarius, I will pull that person's hidden feelings, what they would secretly want to tell you, if they could tell you anything at all, whether it's a family member, friend. All right, let's get the hidden messages. For zodiac signs that came through the tarot, I've got a lot of water here. I've got a lot of Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, specifically Scorpio and Pisces. I have Gemini here strongly. I have Virgo, Taurus, Aries, Capricorn, but it could be anybody. Sweet then and sour. Fake nice, mean undercurrent, manipulative. Yeah, for some of you, you may feel like you're in a repetitive situation where people are really sweet and then sour towards you. And you're like, why? What happened? We were so good and then it just went to crap. Toxic ties, addiction, karma, emotional chain. Yes, some of you Sagittarians, you are guided to this reading to release yourself from a cycle that is really energetically draining you. It's doing a number on you, Sagittarius. I felt it. Now, don't force it. If you're watching this reading thinking, Baddison, I am the happiest I've ever been. I'm so glad. That means maybe the general reading is going to be for you, not the love reading. But this is the Sagittarius I started off with, along with this Eight of Swords, where you're in this reading going, please help me out of here. I don't want to be like this anymore. I'm tired. I'm sick of wondering about my love life. We're both waiting for the other to make the first move. So for some of you in no contact right now, you both are kind of waiting on the other to, you know, pick up the phone, you know, while rereading the old text messages. Values. We had too many differences in values. And that could be why the Hierophant is in the blockage. Missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. Maybe that was what they were meant to do. So that way you can take action in a direction that you need to. All right, so, ow, I just hurt my finger. This is the one I cut the other day. I thought it was healed. I should put a Band-Aid on it again. All right, so let's pull the no contact cards and then we'll make our way into the general reading. Now, if you're only here for the love reading and you're not going to follow me to the general portion, please rock that like and subscribe button if you're a girl. And if you'd like to book a private reading with me, you'll find the link to my website in the description box below of every video that I publish on YouTube. BaddisonIntuitiveTarot.com. That's 2 D's, not one for Baddison. And every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I go live on YouTube, a live stream, where I dive into your love life for the week ahead, a weekly forecast, if you will. Similar to this. So if you don't know what that is, I will link the most recent one I did in the description box below this video. It'll be titled All Signs. You click on it, you look for the Sagittarius timestamp because it's a very long live stream. Just to give you an idea what you can expect if you want to join in for the next Sunday one. I let my ego get in our way. I couldn't let go of my pride, but you saw it through me. You know the truth about me. I'm working on myself so I can give you the relationship you deserve. Yeah, some of you Sagittarians, someone's like, Sagittarius is worth it. I need to get my butt in gear. And vice versa, it kind of feels like. I love you, but I'm afraid to reach out and have you reject me. That's why I got that one card that says you guys are waiting on each other to make the first move. My heart always comes back to you, even when I don't want it to. Yeah, there's a pattern here. Some sort of pattern. All right, I'm going to move into the general portion. Timestamp in the description box below the video because I don't edit out the cleanup process because that takes too long. I'm lucky I can get my readings out in the month. If I were to stop and do edits, it would take a lot longer. Busy mom. Plus, I'm a bird, cat, fish mom too. And we just lost a budgie parakeet the other day, so our home's been grieving, so I'm a little behind on my October readings. I'm doing the best that I can. All right, Sagittarius, October 2025. What's going on with Sagittarius in October 2025? Hey Sagittarius, welcome to your general reading. I'm going to pull a 12-card spread, see what's going on with you for the entire month of October 2025. I'm open to whatever messages want to come through as long as it's for your highest and greatest good. I do, however, refrain from doing legal advice or health messages. Why? Because I'm not a doctor or an attorney. Don't take advice from me for legal stuff and medical. All right, what do we have for Sagittarius? What do we have for Sagittarius? Trying to avoid that finger, so if I'm shuffling weird, that's why. 2 more shuffles for Sagittarius. 1 and 2. Let's rock this and deck for my awesome Saggies. All right, coming in, we have the 6 of Pentacles. Universal blessings are heading your way. I love that card when it's in a general reading because that usually talks about an unexpected check in the mail. Maybe you overpaid your escrow bill, overpaid a credit card, or, you know, just getting a gift from somebody in the mail. I like it. That could be an unexpected promotion at work or a new upscale in clients this month if you're a business owner. We got the 4 of Wands. For some of you Sagittarians, you're getting a loan approval on a house and you're celebrating. Okay, you might be having escrow paper signed in October. Okay, if so, congratulations, that's so awesome. For others, you work from home and you got a lot of money coming into your home. And if you don't work from home, a lot of money is coming into your home and the other people benefit from it. 10 of Cups, beautiful. Ugh, the Three of Swords, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. Oh, okay, it's mental. It's mental. All right, you're dealing with something mentally draining here, but externally, you got a lot of good stuff here. We got the Page of Pentacles. You got incoming communication about a 3D situation, whether job, money, a loan information, or someone's inviting you out for coffee. It feels good. We got the Hierophant. We have the Five of Pentacles. Your advice, the Sun, major for Leo. Your blockage this month, the Six of Wands, Jupiter and Leo. And your theme this month, the Queen of Pentacles, beautiful. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And the overall energy influencing you the most this month, Eight of Pentacles. All right, so your work and finances is coming up as a very important topic for this month, okay? But it doesn't feel negative. It doesn't feel negative, especially with the Queen of Pentacles being in your theme. This is telling me that you're being given an opportunity to really like bring a lot of stability your way if you haven't felt stable in a while financially, or a way to enhance what you're already building. It looks good, but it's going to take you putting in a lot of efforts towards, you know, improving some things, okay, or rearranging some things, working around some things. We'll see. I'm going to just start clarifying. You're meant to be getting a lot of success from something, but it's delayed right now. And it might be because in the beating heart of your spread, Sagittarius, you got the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords gets us in our head and we start to get frozen in analysis paralysis where everything around us starts to fall to the wayside. You know, obsessing on one thing starts to neglect a whole bunch of other things that were actually going good for you. Okay? Like imagine having a really successful career and being in the best health of your life and having a lot of great friends, but then you get into a toxic relationship, right? And you're consumed with that relationship and your friends start to feel ignored. Your work is suffering. You're not going to the gym as much. A toxic relationship can really wear itself strongly on somebody. Now, I don't want this to be a love reading. That was just an example of what that could be talking about. There's something going on in your life in October, Sagittarius, that's really stressing you out, and it may start to interfere with some of your blessings that are meant to come into your life. So your theme is to ground your energy and worry about what you can control and try to not give too much mental space to what is out of your control. So let's clarify. Why is the Eight of Swords here with the Three of Swords? Let's just get that one out of the way. Oh wait, you don't belong there. That's from the cleanup. Why the Eight of Swords, Three of Swords, please? The Page of Pentacles, yeah, it's blocking that. Three of Pentacles. Something about your work is like slowing down for you because of something. It's like I'm looking at a Sagittarius that is at work right now, distracted by something. So you're not taking care of your work as much. And then I got Temperance right underneath that. And your boss is noticing, or your clients are noticing that there's a decline in something for you this month. But I do feel like you're gonna come out of it. But you might end up coming out of it right when you're starting to notice the suffering because of it. Five of Pentacles. And that kind of snaps you out of something, it feels like, and gets you motivated. It's like you might be someone right now who might, you know, procrastinate a little bit, but then when there's a deadline, that's when you have like the energy of 10 freaking, you know, businessmen rolled up into one person to get something done on time. Something like that. Clarify that Six of Wands, please, and the blockage for Sagittarius. Ten of Swords. Four of Pentacles. Yeah, Sagittarius, it's feeling like something that you didn't get what you wanted from is still weighing you down. And it's interfering with what you actually do want that is meant for you. Sometimes we hold on to things that we thought we we're supposed to get, and we let it interfere with things we are supposed to get. And we hold on to it. And this energy reminds me of a hot potato. All right, the Four of Pentacles is holding on to something, and the Ten of Swords is pain and betrayal. Imagine holding a hot potato. It's like you're holding on to it, it's hurting, but you can't let go, because once you let go, there'll be nothing in your hand. But now you're giving your hand time to heal and to hold space for what is meant to go into your hand. That's going to feel nice. And my birds confirmed. They're like, yep. For some of you, you're staying at a job that you hate. It's really wearing you down, and that you've got other options available to you, but you may not see it just yet, because you may feel stuck and trapped. Okay, some of you Sagittarians are working a lot of hours and you're exhausted, but you're still getting up, you're still doing your thing, and by the time you get home, you don't have any energy to think about how to, you know, start your own business or put out resumes for other companies. Yeah, this feels very career related, especially with the Eight of Pentacles being the overall energy. And for some of you Sagittarians, you may have work gossip stressing you out too. Eight of Pentacles, Five of Swords, specifically around your love life maybe. Maybe everyone's talking about your love life. Maybe you vented to some coworkers and you regretted it. Clarify that Six of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. You got some blessings here that's going to catapult you in a new direction. It feels good. And then you got the King of Cups right underneath that. And the Knight of Cups. Some of you guys are moving. I'm seeing someone here moving. And you just got word about something being approved. It's going to be good for you and your family. Yeah, some of you guys were sick of the neighborhood you lived in. You just felt like you couldn't get along with your neighbors, or they were nosy. Or for some of you, you're moving from a colder climate to someplace more warm all year maybe. That's very specific. Clarify that Ten of Cups. For some of you, there could have been some issues surrounding family, like people fighting over something. Why the Ten of Cups? The Strength card. You're the rock in your family is what it's showing me, Sagittarius. You're the source of strength and support for the people who matter most to you. And when you're not taking good care of you, they start to suffer too. Now, that's not saying that they should depend on you, you know, but it's letting me know that when you're not taking good care of yourself, it affects more than just you, because you are a source of a lot of strength for people, whether you're a single mom, single dad, a parent, whether you are, you know, a supportive son or daughter to your older parents, or you're taking care of fosters. I'm strongly getting an energy off of you, Sagittarius, where you are a strong person who's there for a lot of different people, and something is like bringing you down this month. But you're getting clarity that you can break free from that. And it gives you like a jolt of energy. It gives you that motivating energy. Kind of reminds me of what I had for you in your first spread. Again, if you're not dealing with love, it could still come in as something that you're no longer giving your attention to, and it's very rewarding to release something, to say, F it, F it. I'm not dealing with it. It's not my burden to carry anymore. I'm letting it go. Clarify that Queen of Pentacles as Sagittarius' theme this month. Two of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles again. We just had the Eight of Pentacles right here. And the Ace of Swords and the Emperor. Dang, Sagittarius, this is a very big month for you. Okay, and it feels like it's connected to partnerships. Whether business partnerships, family relationships, romantic partnerships. Since we're still in Libra season and Libra rules over the 7th house, the 7th house does connect to relationships. So I feel like a lot of your relationships right now, Sagittarius, may be the source of your stress, and you're being guided to make good with what you can and release what you can't anymore. And worry about you. Worry about you. Don't let other people put burdens on your back because they know that you're good at it and that you're strong. Because that's going to make you feel like you can't do what you need to do for yourself. I'm strongly getting like some sort of work opportunity that improves your morale, I'm strongly getting something about a home change for some of you. For some of you, you may have been living with family for a little bit while you got on your feet, and you're celebrating some sort of big change in your life. Clarify that sun, the 4 Wands, and the moon. Look at that, beautiful. Look at that. In darkness, you find the light. In dark times, you see the blessings. Just like when you think about the stars in the sky. The stars are always in the sky, Sagittarius, but we don't see it until it's nighttime, when it's dark out. That's when we see the stars up there. But it's when, you know, I just feel like a lot of you guys are really finding your way out of a very draining time of your life, and you're finding the blessings, and it's pulling you out at rapid speed. You're making some really good decisions for yourself going forward, and you're running away from any person, place, or thing that is happy with you being in that state, as long as they're getting what they want. That's what you're not tolerating anymore. You're not tolerating anyone that is okay with you being sad as long as they get what they want from you. You know? Like if I was getting a lot of favors from someone and I saw them looking like this, I'd be like, oh, you know what? Don't worry about me. You look like you're already tired. I'll take care of it myself. No, takers would be like, hey, I don't know. It's still giving me what I want. I don't care if Sagi's tired. No, F that. I feel like Sagittarius needs to be selfish and focus on, you know, doing what's best for yourself, even if you are attached to whatever this is that you're needing to pull away from. But you got a lot of big changes happening for you, Sagittarius. And it feels monetary for a lot of you. And it feels home related for the others. For some, both. I feel like you're winning right here. And it starts with putting yourself first. I still feel like I need more. No. Awaken your power. You are more powerful than you realize. Awaken to your true your true strength, and step into your power. Oh my goodness. Sagittarius. What is good? What is going on with you? I like that. Some of you guys have been dealing with something since Leo season. I got Gemini season earlier. Break self-limiting beliefs. The only limits are the ones you impose. Break free from outdated beliefs and unlock your true potential. Yeah, that's that friggin' 8 of Swords that keeps stalking your reading today, Sagittarius. Face control issues. Trying to control others only limits your own freedom. Let go of the need for control and trust in the flow. Some of you Sagittarians feel like if you let go, people are going to struggle without you. But it's okay. They will figure it out. You don't have to rescue everybody. You know, some people will get so adapted to you always knowing the answer or knowing how to figure something out or how to fix things that they don't even try to see if they can fix it themselves. They just call Saggy. Oh, my phone's acting up. Let me call Saggy. Oh, my TV is acting up. Let me call Saggy. Oh, I'm 500 short on my bills. Let me call Saggy. It's like I'm getting a Sagittarius that's like, oh my goodness, I need to run away from these freaking people that just can't do it for themselves. They're bringing me down. And pouring that back into you. Imagine what success you could create if you're able to use a lot of your energy for what's in your interest. Now, that's not saying not to help out people, but if people become codependent on your help, that's where the issue is. Embrace both light and dark. True balance comes from embracing both your light and shadow. Both are necessary for growth. Oh, my Lanta. Holy smokes. This was the final tarot that we had. Oh my goodness. This is going to be your thumbnail. Hold on. Let me back up a little bit for the camera. Sagittarius. Holy smokes. You saw that. That was the last 2 tarot cards that I pulled before I started pulling the oracle. Look at that. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it a lot. All right, so I'll check back with you in a few days for your weekly update. Just break free from self-limiting beliefs. That's your month. All right. You are unstoppable, Sagittarius. You really are. Ooh, I'm about to see 444, and that's why I'm going to close it.